Hi, my name is Cynthia Segal, and I'm about to become your new favorite psychic. First of all, I'd like to welcome you to my website. Thanks for dropping by. And you came here by divine appointment, just in the nick of time. We're just about to launch a new program called Girl Power. I know you've used the expression girl power when you feel like everything is in the right place at the right time. And that's what I'm devoted to doing, is making sure that you are in the right place at the right time to create your best life all the time. So that also means that you're going to be happy 24 hours a day. How does that sound?
Oh yeah!
And a lovely expression that I use is happily ever now, which is what you're going to be doing, because there is only now. So all those plans that you're making, everything that you're waiting to unfold is going to unfold, but what are you doing in the meantime? Trust me, life is about the journey. It's about where you are now, and it's about who you're being now, because who you're being now is actually helping pave who you're going to become. So if you're sad now, waiting for something to unfold, it's going to unfold sad. If you're happy now, waiting for something to unfold, it's going to unfold happily. How does that sound? Nice. Great. All right. So let me tell you a bit about the Girl Power program. The Girl Power program begins with identifying what girl power type you are. So there's 5. Here we go. The first one is demure, and we've all used this one at one time or another. They're all very powerful when you use them in the right place at the right time. Demure, number 1. The second one, equally as powerful, is about being, I want to say, using your words. So I like to call it eloquence. That's where speaking is actually the best thing for you to do in the moment. Demure is where you're just kind of quiet and letting things go. Eloquence is where you're actually talking, because words are what are required for you in the moment. And I'm just going to check my little pink phone. The next one is passion, because passion is really what vibrates through the universe. You know this. When you're passionate about something, it manifests a lot faster. When you're kind of like so-so about something, have you ever seen it manifest? I don't think so. All right. The next one is leadership. So leadership is where you actually take control. It's time for you to step up and claim your girl power, because the situation requires you to be the leader. Can you see how knowing which one to use at the right time is going to help you through life? Absolutely. All right. The next one is the one that I call defense. Defense is a great example would be a mother bear protecting her cubs. So she will take on anything to protect her cubs. And sometimes you need to defend not only your family, but more importantly, you. You need to stand up for yourself. You need to have your voice to be able to speak up for what's right. Now that's different than leadership. It's different than eloquence. It's different than passion. And it's definitely different than demure. So those are the 5 types. And what we do in the Girl Power program, which you're going to love, is help you first identify which is your strongest type. Maybe there's 2 or 3 you're strongest at. And then which ones do you need to work on? Because there's always a few that you kind of, oh, I'll get to that. I'm not really that type of girl. Well, yes, you are. You're all of that. And I'm not just talking about girls here. These 5 types also work for men. Imagine you're sitting in the boardroom, and in that boardroom situation, whether you're a woman or a man, you get to pick the right type to show up as through the whole meeting. How powerful would that be for you? Okay, we're liking that one. So those are the 5 types, which I'll help you identify which type you are, or 2, and then we'll develop the ones that you're not strong enough in. I was just working with a client the other day who, she's just living an idyllic life through some personal guidance from yours truly. She's married into the life of her dreams. She's in a relationship that is a 96% match, and I'll tell you how to choose that for yourself. So she's got the man of her dreams, she's got the life of her dreams, she's got the job of her dreams. She wanted to go and work, and he said fine. So she created this little company, which is doing great. And she's not speaking up for herself because everything is so wonderful, she's afraid to disturb it. So not allowing yourself to encompass all 5 types is not going to create a harmonious life. And I use the word harmony and not balance, and I'll tell you why. So balance is where you're trying to get things even all the time. Imagine a beautiful symphony orchestra playing in balance. So the drums, the violins, the harp, the piano are all playing at the same sound. Boring. What we really want is harmony in our lives. Sometimes we want the drums to be loud and the violins to be soft. Then we want the violins to crescendo as we move into the delicate harp. That's what I want for you in your life. I want it to be a symphony of mastery and your best life. How does that sound? Great. Love my audience, thank you. And you, thank you for watching. So how can I help you? There's a number of ways. The Girl Power program is laid out. It's very simple and easy to get into. It also includes something that I love, and it's a free reading to begin with. Who doesn't love that? The free reading will give you numbers on a scale of 1 to 100, a percentage of where you are right now in your life. In other words, through life, we set a goal and we achieve it, and we set a goal and we achieve it, and we set a goal and we achieve it. But where are we really in life? Where are we in the whole circle of life? So this little free reading will give you a percentage of where you are in health and in wealth and in relationship. And relationship is about you, who you are to yourself, how much you love you. Because the higher we can get that number, the easier it is for us to expand your life. If you're in a place where you don't... I'm sorry?
Is that the Girl Power analysis that you're talking about?
The Girl Power analysis. Exactly. The Girl Power analysis. A free reading. Who loves that? Right. So, health, wealth, and relationship. Because if you don't love yourself to at least over an 80%, then nothing else will unfold. And I want you to take a moment now and look at your life. What do you think is missing? And what do you think is the key to make that unfold? Could it be that you could love yourself more? Could it be that you could love the beautiful wisdom lines that are appearing on your face, or the way your breasts sit, or even the way your hips and bum look? Could you love that more? Yes, I see you all nodding at home. It's easy to do when you have the tools, and I would love to share the tools with you. Another way I can help is with something that my clients call Cynthia on Call, which is a series of Ask a Question sessions. They're usually about 5 to 7 minutes, and it's where you find yourself in a pickle, or you need a decision now, and the whole thing is just like too big for you to handle. So give me a call, and I will give you the answer. Ask a question session can be done by telephone or FaceTime or Skype or text. A lot of my clients prefer just to text. So in other words, they'll be in a situation in the boardroom or designing a new apartment building or off about to do a medical exam. And they'll want to know, now, what is that? So just text me the question and you'll get the answer right away. I have clients now in over 26 countries around the world that love to keep me on call because I'm what I like to call an angel in your pocket. And how divine will your life be when you have an angel in your pocket on call? Thank you. On call when you need it. And I am actually on call 24 hours a day. So anytime that you text your question, you can expect an answer back. The Ask a Question session is on my website. It's $25 to ask a question. And whatever you're up to in that moment, trust me, it's worth the $25. Questions range from, should I buy this house? All the way to which dress should I wear? Which I think they're both as important. Because how you show up is half the game. So if you show up feeling and looking like $1 million, you know everything is going to unfold graciously, wonderfully, fabulously, and amazingly, right? The other service I'd like to tell you about is the whole psychic end of it. So I am currently ranked in the top 20 world's psychic, and all my psychic skills are used for every program that you sign up for. So the Girl Power program, I'm using my guidance and your guides to put you in the right place at the right time. The Ask a Question session is always a channeled answer. And then, what if you really just want psychic guidance on something? So I offer a 1-hour session, which is available on the phone again through Skype or FaceTime. And it's recorded, which is what I love about that session, because the recording allows you, while we're doing the session, to just relax, to ask your questions, which you've written out beforehand, and receive the information and not have to take copious notes. You can just trust the recording. The recording will come to you, thanks to technology, within 20 minutes of your session. It drops into your inbox as an email with a downloadable file, ready for you to use whenever you want. And I would suggest you listen to it right away and many times after that. Now, why record the session? There's so many yummy reasons. The first, I think, the most important one, is because I promise as we go through the session, you will not hear all the information that's being channeled for you. And the reason for that is that you're so excited about the information you're hearing that it's possible you could miss one or two things, right?
Yes.
Yes. The other reason I love the recording of the session is, and I guess it could be best explained through an example. A client of mine called and he said, I haven't had a session with you in about 8 months, and I made a joke about this being like confession. And he said that he thought he would just listen to the recording before he calls to kind of get him into the energy of it. And he said, you know what? The question that I was going to ask you is answered on the recording. And he said, Cynthia, I've listened to that recording 5 or 6 times, and I did not hear that information before.
Oh, wow.
So the information that I receive while we're doing a session will create your best life now, because we're all about happily ever now, and your best life for as long as you listen to that recording. It's a most amazing thing, and I hear it over and over again from my clients, that they heard something on the recording that they didn't know was there. And the third, I think the most powerful reason that the session is recorded is because while we do a session, I'm raising your energy and your vibration. You're going to be as high as the sky, sky blue, or higher. And sometimes you may not feel that high. All you have to do is listen to the recording again, and that energy will take you up higher again. Now, the beautiful thing about having the recording is that some clients, I've heard, just have it playing as background music on days that they know they're going to be a little challenged going through everything that they have to do. So the vibration that's coming from the recording is keeping them at a very high energy. And that's really great, because all my clients will tell you that being in session with me, either in person or over the phone or FaceTime, Skype, whatever, they feel my energy. They feel the vibration that I'm bringing to them, and they feel themselves being lighter and happier and healthier. And that's what being in my vibration does. Now, what if you wanted to do that on your own? Let's just say that you want to raise your vibration as high as you can go. I invite you to visit my website, put in your email, and you'll receive a copy of Bodies of Light, the Goddess Edition, of course. And all you have to do is repeat after, it's like a call and chant, if you will, repeat everything that's being said. And your vibration can go up to 1,000,000 or 1,000,000,000 points. And the energy scale is something that you'll learn when you do a session with me, because everything is energy. So you can raise your own vibration by saying Bodies of Light Goddess Edition as many times a day as you want. And as a matter of fact, I would recommend that you do that right now. Get your copy of Bodies of Light Goddess Edition and say it at least 3 times a day, at least 3 times. And I promise you, in 30 days, so many things will change in your life, you'll wonder how you ever did without Bodies of Light. I have a bunch of people all nodding their head here as they think back to who they were before. Bodies of Light is a very simple method of raising your energy on your own when I'm not around to do it with you. And what it does is brings in light into every cell in your body so that you actually feel yourself going higher. Another beautiful thing is that the mental chatter comes to a standstill for at least 13 minutes while you're saying Bodies of Light. You're going to love it just for that. And the only hint I would give you about Bodies of Light is that you must repeat it. You can't think it. It will not have the same effect. And let me just prove that to you. Okay, so everyone with me, I'd like you all to do an Om with me. Okay? Take a nice deep breath and let's Om. Om. Beautiful. I feel like I'm doing an orchestra here. Okay, now, and you at home do this too, I'd like you to just say Om in your head. Go ahead. Notice a difference in your body. There's no vibration. So we definitely want to be saying Bodies of Light Goddess Edition. Now, when you raise your vibration, you'll be able to test. And testing, bioenergetic testing, muscle testing, but to a much higher degree, is really the cornerstone of all the programs that I offer. Because once your vibration is high, and you can test on a numbering scale, so you have numbers to put on everything, that's when the fun really begins. For example, when I go shopping with you, which is another service that I offer, you can call me up and we'll arrange a time and I'll be with you on FaceTime or Skype and actually go with you into the store, because I want you to get the best supplements, I want you to buy the best groceries, I want you to buy the best clothes, I want you to be like $1,000,000 inside and out all the time. Like, why not, right? Okay, so going shopping with you, I can test everything. I can tell you the vibration of everything. I can tell you why one dress is better for you than the other. I could tell you why one supplement is better than for another one for you. And what about all the lotions and potions we use? So it's really great to be spending a lot of money to get an expensive lotion and potion because you've read the advertising, you've spoken to other people that use it, but your body is different than everyone else's body. And you know this already. I mean, your body is delectably delicious and individually designed just for you, for your journey through this lifetime. So why would you not use the best lotions and potions that are available for you, and the best makeup, and the best hair products? There are so many things that are available to you on the market. And as one client, I have to tell this story. It's so fun. We were on a cruise. I do cruises and we take clients with us on our cruises. It's like an immersion into girl power techniques and testing. You're gonna love it. You have to come on the next cruise with me. So on the cruise, I was with one client, and her hair product, I actually wouldn't let her use it because it tested, I'm not sure now, but I think it was a 0 or a negative number on her. And so I was coughing and choking and made her take it out of her hair immediately. And she's like, well, can I just I have to leave it in for 20 minutes? And I'm like, no, it's not happening. She said, well, I just put it on, how about 3 minutes? I'm like, take it off, get into the bathroom and get rid of that right now. And she's like, okay. So then she comes out of the bathroom and I said to her, well, let's just see which of my products we could use on your hair. Now, you have to see the look on her face to really understand this, because I have gorgeous curly hair and she has beautiful straight hair. She has the kind of hair that I used to lust after. That kind of hair where you just flip it, it flies out beautifully and falls gorgeously back into place. My hair you don't touch or the curls get disturbed. They don't like that. So she's looking at me like, okay, I trust you with everything in my life. I'm having trouble trusting you with my hair. So I said, all right. And I tested my products on her. I just bought a bunch of products. I think we were in Rotterdam or somewhere in Oslo, I forget. And we had just bought a bunch of products. So I tested them on her, and one product tested 100 on her, which is tremendously high when most people in your life will be functioning at a 0 or a 1, just to give you a kind of idea of what that looks like. So she says, okay. So she takes the product and she goes into the shower, and I yell to her in the shower, and I say, your shampoo is there. You can always use that if this one doesn't work. And I wouldn't let her use her shampoo either. She's like, all right. So she came out of the shower with her hair, and I said, okay, now just do like everything that you normally do. She says, well, normally I put product in now. I'm like, okay, all right, I got it. We're not producting yet. So she went about and did some steps that she does with her hair, and then we put the product in, and her hair became fat. Now, if you're a girl, you totally get this. If you're a boy, it's okay for you to think bum. We're fine with that. But her hair was fat. It had beautiful body and shine. The gleam coming off it was amazing. So wouldn't you rather use a product that brings you all that than the product that than the products that you're using? And the fun thing, okay, I just have to share this. The product that she had, it was a series of bottles, and they started at $80. And the product that I gave her to use, which is why she made the face originally, was $4.97 euro, mind you, euro, so that's almost like $6 in US dollars. And it was perfect for her, and she loved it. So it's not about the money. I will tell you when it's time to spend a lot of money on something because it tests high. And that's the only reason that you're going to be spending a lot of money, is because it tests high. And until that point, we're going to be spending whatever you need to get the highest number. And so interesting that it doesn't turn out to be the most expensive product, the most expensive dress, the most expensive car or house or business venture. It's absolutely amazing that when we get the right thing done for you, it will be the right thing for you. Aha!
I just got shoved into this little moment to remind you about the Chanel product that we found for my face. So you never really know. That was, I don't know what it was, $80 or something like that. And they said, okay, this is the best one for you. Okay. I love it. I will tell you, I love it. So that's my little story on the Chanel product.
It turned out it wasn't the front one.
Right.
Pardon?
It
What was
wasn't the front one.
No.
No.
It's never the front one. It's never the front product.
Right.
They test, and it's usually the one in the back or the second or third one back. You never just take the first one on the shelf because that's absorbed a lot of energies that
Good
you
girl.
don't want to have on your face
Good.
or anything else.
Thank you. Thank you.
Stage left.
And that's so true. So did you know that? That you never take the first product, whether it's breakfast cereal, your favorite almond milk, or a hair product, you never take the first one, especially if you need a cough medicine and you venture into that aisle. So let me tell you why. The cough medicines are all sitting there. And what do cough medicines do? They soothe throats. So everyone who's come down that aisle looking at the cough medicine has had a rough, scratchy throat. And that cough medicine, even sitting on the shelf, is going, let me soothe you, let me soothe you. So by the time you buy the first product off the shelf, it's all used up. It's done its best to heal everybody that's come down the aisle. And it's the same with everything. It's the same with apples and with soy milk and with greens and with clothes. It's the same with everything. You don't want to get the first one. Now, I remember when I was growing up, my mom used to say, always reach to the back because you want to get the newer product. Well, guess what? It's not about the newer product. It's about the one that tests best on you. So while the newer product may be stocked from the back, maybe the person who put that newer product on the line has a cold or a virus or a flu. Do you want to pick that up in the product you're about to buy? I don't think so. So what we really want to do is make sure that we get the best one for you. And here comes Joy.
Hi, everybody. Okay, so I have a question.
Okay.
You're all about Girl Power. You have a Girl Power program.
Okay.
And what I really, really want to know
Can you hear her?
What I really want to
Okay.
know about Girl Power in your program
Right.
is how to manifest a man.
I love that.
Yeah. So I want to harness my girl power to get a man.
Okay,
Yeah.
I love that question. All right, so manifestation, which I love to call it. All right, I got this. Manifestation is different for every woman and for every man to manifest the man or woman of their dreams and the woman or man of your dreams, because we're all different. We're all here on a different journey. And how exciting to find someone that tests very high for you. So I'm using the word test again because we want someone who tests high for you. So I'll give you just a few little hints of what we do. Are you ready? You're going to love this.
I know already.
All right. So let's say you're at a bar and you're wondering if that juicy piece, man, is going to be the right one for you. So using testing, you test what is his heart for you? So if his heart for you is a 10 or higher, that's true love. He's going to love you. That's really beautiful. Now, there's another very important piece that I suggest every woman test, and every man, and that is the penis. What is his penis for you? Because if the penis tests as 0, okay, he may be gay, it may not be a love relationship, or he may be married, or he may not be interested in your body type, which is fine. If his heart tests a 10 or 11, he's going to be a true friend. Scoop him up. And now here's another scenario, so I'm going to turn it around.
Okay.
So you're at the same little bar again, and you see something yummy over there, and you test. And his heart is, maybe 0 or 1. So that's really not going to be true to you, but his penis is a 21. All right? I'm taking that boy home. He's going to be a good time, not a long time. So, how exciting is it?
That's very exciting.
When you know, thank you, Joy.
Thank you.
How exciting is it when you know before you even wink at him what your relationship could be like with that person? And I remember giving a client of mine this as homework to do. She was to test all the men around here for hearts and penis just to see what their numbers were against her in relationship. And she called me up maybe 2 hours later and she said, I don't know what's going on, but every man that I test, their heart is, maybe 5 to 10 or 12. One of them was a 17, but their penis is all 0 or 1 for me. And I said to her, are you at work? And she said, yes. I said, are they all gay? She says, yeah. I said, okay. Obviously, they're not interested in your casing. Don't take it personally. Or as a good friend of mine says, the plumbing's not right. So this works for finding your man, as in manifesting. It also works for finding friends and business relationships, and on and on and on. People you can love and trust. Someone shows up in your life and they're very wonderful and they want to help you with everything, and their heart tests a 0 in relationship to you. I'm not trusting that person. I can be gentle, gentle and loving and kind, but I'm not trusting them. Maybe their heart will come up. I'm going to keep testing that if they're going to be in my sphere. But generally, the people, and I want to say the friends, that are in my circle, their hearts all test way above a 20, because that's the kind of people that I want to hang with. Thank you, guys. People that have my best interest at heart, and I have their best interest at heart. And I think this is a great time for me to share my definition of what a friend is. A friend is someone that you don't need anything from, but you want everything for. So design your friendships that way, so they're supportive on both sides. Any other questions? I think we've answered them all. We did good. Thank you for hanging in for this whole video. In closing, I want to say, please go to the website, put in your email, and get your copy of Bodies of Light, Goddess Edition. And then call me for your free reading. My phone number is all over the website. Make sure you get your free reading, because the percentages of where you are right now is divine. It's going to help you decide how to move forward in life, and actually where you need to move forward in life. The other thing that I'd like to share with you is a few sayings that I have. One of them, my favorite, a dead end is just a good place to turn around. If you find yourself in a dead end, give me a call. You're not alone. I would be happy to be the angel in your pocket. And I am available by phone, by Skype, by FaceTime, by texting.
What's your website?
You're not alone anymore. And I want to make sure that you understand that. The beautiful thing about this psychic skill set that I received rather suddenly, and you can read about that, is I found out without a doubt that I am surrounded by angels and guides and always open to receive intuitive advice to help me on my best path. So if you would like to speak to your dearly departed, your family, your mother, your father, your brother, or even your puppy, whether it's people or pets, the method is the same. Give me a call. There's many ways that I can help you. My sincere interest is creating your best life. And in closing, I'd like to say, I love you. Bye now.